showtime.
He had a passion, an incredible passion to play basketball. He loved the game. He loved to entertain the crowd.
Magic's just a great basketball player. He's the best I've ever seen.
He was my driving force.
I just don't think there'll ever be another 6'9" point guard that smiles while he humiliates you.
This is Mongolian Mindset, and today we're going to be typing Earvin Magic Johnson, arguably the greatest point guard of all time. One of our members, Victor, recommended him quite a while ago, so we're still catching up to some of these typings here. We use Linda Barrens Interaction styles combined with cognitive functions. We have videos for the cognitive function breakdowns and the interaction functions breakdown. So go to the playlist. One is cognitive function breakdown, and the other one is how to find anyone's personality type. So we break those down so that you guys, and we break them down with examples so that you guys, when you see them, you can pick this out just like we do. I literally go to bars and I'm like literally typing people having a good time. But let's see what personality database, who we think are the monkeys, the morons, the clowns, over there snorting free base cocaine. Let's see what they got. They got Magic Johnson as an ESFP, okay? So let's go check the chart, okay, based off the chart here. Okay, ESFPs are initiating, they're informing, they're SENI, they're TEFI, they're concrete, they're pragmatic, and they're interest-based. Okay, if he meets those metrics, and we notice that in the interview, we'll call him ESFP. If we don't, we'll find his actual personality type, okay? Okay, and we have our metrics here, and as we get them, and we get 5 of them, we'll go ahead and start knocking them off. And at the end, we'll give Enneagram if we can get that. If not, we'll get what we got, okay? But yeah, and comment below what you think his personality type is. And we are still doing the free typing sessions by us. I think arguably we are the best people in the typing space, period, when it comes to finding your personality type. Don't waste your time with the other people. Just come here. We're doing it absolutely free. All we ask is that you subscribe to the channel. You join our Facebook group or Discord, and you message our moderator, Cody. That's all you have to do to be Type Us, but we actually want you afterwards to contribute to our groups or whatever, because we do ask questions, and we do like to, self-improve, and maybe you know something we don't know when it comes to self-improvement. I don't know everything. I know Thomas doesn't know everything. I know Shelly doesn't know everything. So it'd be wonderful to have you. And at the end of your typing session, you're free to ask me any questions. You're free to debate me on whatever I said or anything like that. We've had that before. And like you said, I'm never afraid of a fucking debate. I fucking love it. Okay, so bring it. But like I said, I think we are the best, hands down. But let's get into this. Magic Johnson, let's go.
As a club kid who represents Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Washington, and as a teen who is impacted at the club, why is it important for you to visit a Washington, D.C. Boys and Girls Club? And what was it about D.C. and his team that led you to want to become an owner?
Wow. Well, first things first. I grew up in Boys and Girls Club back in Lansing, Michigan. Only probably reason I made it to the NBA. I had a place I could go play, practice, play pickup games, really just hone my skills. I tell you, I was there every day playing. Matter of fact, they had to kick me out. Wow. I was there so much, and then I got my first job working at a rodeo with the Boys and Girls Club, making some money.
Seems as though he's listing results or outcomes. Seems as though he's listing outcomes or results. He's not walking you through a progression or movement or anything like that. So we'll just note that he is coming off outcome.
I learned how to play pool. I learned how to read better there. So all the things.
He's talking about outcomes, results, and products.
Socialize with my friends, and so it was a place, a safe haven for the whole community. And
he's talking about community here. That's coming off affiliative. Okay, community. Interdependence. We have all these metrics broken down, so watch those videos. Will help you understand.
See the black community, because that's where it was located, and so I think that this is a natural for me to be back here, and to try to impact young people. And
Try to impact young people. That's a SENI statement. Impact, SENI.
My story and my journey.
Okay.
And,
Okay, you just hit a journey there. When people talk about journey, that's usually progression. But, sometimes anybody can say anything.
all of this didn't happen overnight, but a lot of people had hands in me getting to this point in my life and becoming a Commander's owner.
Talking about being an owner, he's expressing gratitude. Usually gratitude is attached to FE. So we're going to hit him for FE there.
To answer that question, Josh Harris deserves probably all the credit. And when Josh put a team together, he called me and wanted me to be a part of the team. Thought I could bring some added value to not only the ownership group, but also to the community. And with me owning already, part owner of the Dodgers, the Sparks, LAFC, so I've had my hands in sports teams, so I know everything about a sports team. And so this was the perfect market for all of us. Nobody is a bigger, let me go back first, Washington Redskins fan than Josh Harris. I mean, him and Mitch, they all grew up Redskin fans, and so now
He's in a lot of day. That's more indicative of SE.
the name has changed to the Commanders. They're in heaven to own this team, but they're going to make a difference to all of us. And I talked to the players yesterday.
All of us are going to make a difference. That's a affiliative nature.
About their own commitment to each other and what it takes to win. I'm not talking winning on the football field, because I can't tell them how to do that, but I can tell them how to win. And
I can tell them how to win the outcome.
We had a great conversation. So, I told them when I had the press conference, I wanted to be in the community. And so today it's the start
I
of that.
wanted to be in the community. That's SE, that's NI, and that's affiliative.
And I wanted to make an impact and make a difference. And that's
I
why
wanted to make an impact and the difference. That's SENI some more. Okay?
I told you.
This guy's coming off like an ENFJ. Okay? If you're trying to get out of here quick, it's looking like he's an ENFJ.
When you graduate next year, that I'm gonna give you a scholarship, and I told you that before we even. All this press doesn't matter. I'm gonna impact your life, like somebody impacted my life.
I'm gonna do what somebody did for me. He's impacting his life. He's giving him. Okay, so that's SENI. Okay.
So that's what it's all about. All right.
All right, so listen,
That's what it's all about.
you just listed a lot of accomplishments, right?
That's what it's all about. Giving back to the community. Affiliative. Okay, so we almost got enough. And you guys know when we get SENI and affiliative, that's automatic NFJ. Automatic NFJ. And then with outcome, that'd be automatic ENFJ.
All the things you've done on the courts, in business, and yet you said that this, being part of this group, might be the most important thing you've ever done in your life. Why?
Because it's the NFL. There's no higher, bigger sports leagues than the NFL, and it's been hard for us to get into the league. So give Commissioner Roger Goodell a lot of credit, and the group that bought the Denver Broncos, which we went after, Josh and I. They had 3 minorities involved, and now the Commanders have 1. So it's important because now all African Americans and minorities in this country feel like they're owners of this team too.
Talking about African Americans feeling like they're owners of this team as well. That's talking about people feel that's FE, that's affiliative, and that's outcome. Okay, so we have enough to go ahead and call him an NFJ. Okay, with that, with the outcome. Oh no, we ain't got enough outcome yet. We need one more outcome. SENI, and we got affiliative. That's what we got. We got affiliative. So he's about the community. He's about interdependence. He's about cooperation. He's all about those things. Okay, roles being assigned. So let's finish you up, Magic. We'll finish the whole interview because it's not that long.
Because I'm sitting in this position. And so I can't wait. I couldn't wait to get to the players. I couldn't wait to watch them practice yesterday. What a great group in terms of players and the questions that they had for me. And then what a great ownership group, because we all have different skill sets that we bring to the table. But the number one goal for all of us, we want to win. And
We want to win. It's the outcome. We want to talk about the results, the outcome, the results.
And already give Josh a lot of credit. He's put a lot of millions already into the team that you haven't seen. And the players are ecstatic. And so that's what
people feel. Again, ecstatic.
it's all about, great leadership, and it trickles down to everybody.
To your point of
Great
building a
leadership, and it trickles down to everyone because I'm in charge. I'm a structure type.
winner. You've
I'm
been a winner
direct.
your entire career. Over the past month, couple of weeks, what makes you believe you can turn this franchise, turn this franchise into a consistent winner?
Well, because we have already great young players, and when you have great young talent, that's what makes you feel that you could turn it around. We've been a top 10 defense.
Talking about what you makes you feel that you could turn it around. FE again.
Already. So we've proven that we can play on that side of the ball. I think Eric coming over has really expanded the offense, and he's a Super Bowl champion. So you could tell in the exhibition our offense is deadly. It's going to be great. I'm having fun because these young men want to win.
They want to win. That's it.
And you know what they want? This is crazy, and I'm glad you guys are here. They wanted a home field advantage.
They wanted a home field advantage.
And finally, the stadium's going to be sold out. And so that makes
End product. Finally, the stadium's gonna be sold out.
you play better. So thank you to all the fans that's going to come out, not only
All this goddamn FE. Goddamn.
this Sunday, but all the Sundays. Because those young men going to be fired up to see the stadium packed and cheering for them and not for the other teams.
There was a great scene. There's a great scene yesterday where you're talking to the DBs. Emmanuel Forbes afterwards said, "He's 6'9" point guard. I don't get it. I don't get it." What was your message to that?
Well, they had a lot of different great questions, and my message was, preparation, 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 and then discipline, 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 and then execution, execution, execution. And last but not least, they have to police themselves. They must demand a lot of themselves and have goals as team, and then go out after those goals. Right?
Goals as a team, cooperation, and then go after that.
What's going to be our DNA, right, of this team? And so, and then you hang your hat on that. Every Sunday, you got to hang your hat on. This is who we are. This is how we're going to play. And so it was wonderful. It was a great, again, team meeting. Now, that was after the team meeting that the DBs came up, and they had so many different questions. First, they looked up because a lot of them play basketball, so they were like, "You a point guard?" So we laughed about that, and we talked about different things within defense win championships, da 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 da, and so and a couple of them said, "Well, I think I can play in the NBA." I said, "Well, the difference is we played 4 games in 5 nights in 4 different cities. Can you handle that in 82 games?" And so, "Can you handle that?" "You sure now?" And then they started laughing.
Ron said yesterday
The difference, T.I. Okay, the difference.
that you talked about the characteristics of a champion. What are some of those characteristics?
Well, I think that you got to show up early and film work. Be disciplined enough to put that time in. Also, film work to see where you're weak at so you can improve upon your weaknesses. And when you think about every day I show up to practice, I'm coming to improve, to get better. And then last but not least, be honest with yourself. When you miss an assignment or something, you say, okay, and somebody's tell you, "Hey, you missed that." You got to take that criticism from your teammate and not take it bad. Just take it and say, "Okay, I'm gonna make sure next time it doesn't happen. I told him Michael Cooper used to stay all on me. He was the defensive guy. When I missed a defensive assignment, oh my goodness, he was on top of me. But I took it the right way, and then I made sure it didn't happen again. Championships teams, you have to, again, commit to each other, police each other.
It's all affiliative shit here. Commit to each other, police each other.
What are we trying to do? We have to do it together.
We have to do it together.
One common goal. This is not individual goals. You have to
This
have
is
a
not
team.
individual goals. Affiliative.
And I think they're ready, you know, and so I can't wait till Sunday.
Magic.
Have you thought about
Representation.
what Sunday's going to mean to you?
Let me go to him.
Sorry about
Yep,
that.
yep.
Go ahead.
No, representation, you talked about that with these kids, right? How important it is for them to see someone that looks like them be a part of this ownership group, and for this to be Chocolate City as well, DC, right? How important is that to you, and why is that so important?
Well, it's important to me, you know, but it was more important to Josh Harris, you know, so give him credit, and important to Commissioner Roger Goodell.
Giving people credit, FE.
Too. So I think that the NFL is better because I'm standing here. I think that this ownership group is better because I'm standing here. But we have a great leader in Josh who believes that too. But I love Josh. Him, Mitchell, I mean, all of them, everybody's really committed. Things that the players wanted, we've already done.
Things that they wanted, any.
It's amazing the list that they had. Bam, we jumped on it. So give Josh a lot of credit. He's already improved a lot of things that the players wanted, and so that's what it's all about. So I know what I stand for, who I am, and I know that there's a lot of minorities standing on my shoulders. I get that, and so but I got broad shoulders. That's why I'm 6'9".
Okay, so he was abstracted in there, but he's overall going to back doing the right thing for the community, the minority orders, the black people, standing up and getting them more involved. Okay, that's what his overall goal is here. He's fucking NFJ like a motherfucker.
I can handle that, and but today was the most amazing day because this is what I love doing. So now that young kid will have a bank account, and he'll start understanding finance. You'll start understanding, oh wow, I can't touch that. I gotta save, I gotta do things. See, that's what happened to me. Somebody taught me that early on, and now that's why I'm so good at numbers. That's why, you know, I can do what I do. This young man, he told me he wanted to be in telecommunications when he go to college.
I'm like, what somebody else wanted, he initiated that shit, god damn it. All right, guys, he's an ENFJ.
When he told me that, that's what I majored in at Michigan State. So I told him when he graduates next year, he called me. I got a lot of people on scholarship right now that I pay for their scholarship who look like me. And it's important that he gets his opportunity to be.
Important that he gets his opportunity. People that look like me, I'm giving back to black people, want to help them, FE, affiliative, come on.
One of you guys, you know, and so I'm going to help him achieve that goal.
And I'm going to help him achieve that goal. I'm going to help him FE, outcome, affiliative.
That's what I'm put on this earth to do.
That's what I'm on this earth to do.
I can't be blessed. I can't get blessed without being a blessing to others. And that's what I'm going to be.
Magic, have you thought about what Sunday will mean to you? And in terms of the anticipation for this, how does it compare to other big sporting events in your past?
It hasn't. I mean, it probably the World Series when we won, but I would say this, it's going to be emotional. My wife is coming in, and for her and I, we go to a lot of games. I mean, we are a sports family, right?
We do this, we do that.
So we're both, we sit there cooking and I say, we never thought this day would happen, that I would be an NFL owner and she would be an NFL owner, you know. And we love, thank God I married somebody who loves sports like I do. She used to be a cheerleader, the whole thing. So it'll be an emotional moment. It'll be a great moment. And then when that kickoff happens, I'm gonna be ready for the Commanders to kick some. You know what? That's what I'm looking forward to.
Didn't even curse.
So we gotta go win. You know, win solves everything, right? That's what it's all about. All right, last one, and then I gotta go.
Last one. Players that they really stick out to you. Any ones that really made you think about it a bit?
All of them. You know, there's not one question from any one player. All of them had great questions. We got a smart team. They had smart questions. They really want to win. They want to hear what I had to say in terms of that. How did I approach the game? How did I prepare for the game? What drove me? And I kept telling them I've never been satisfied. You know, I'm a guy who wants more. I've always wanted more.
Always want more. And I parent. Always want more. And I parent when it gets fucking going.
14 world championship rings. And I want a Super Bowl ring.
I want a Super Bowl ring.
How can I help them achieve that? Now,
how can I help them, Effie?
And this is what I told them, and I'm gonna go. I said, you don't have to worry about no problems from this ownership group. You just have to concentrate on Sundays playing football. You ain't gonna read no headlines. You're not gonna have to worry about nothing, no questions from you guys about stuff off the field. Your job is just to concentrate on doing your job and having fun every Sunday, every Thursday, or every Monday. That's it.
Bottom line, results, outcomes. Okay, bottom lines, results, outcome. But I'm going to make sure that y'all got the best experience so that y'all can do that. Man, Magic, man, you are a very inspiring person, okay? He's ENFJ. We don't give out this a lot, but he's a demigod. Magic Johnson's a demigod. That's the highest rating we can give you for type development. This man is a billionaire, and he's an ENFJ. I haven't typed enough people to know if there's another ENFJ billionaire. I'm being dead ass serious with you. So Magic gets the demigod rating from us for overall development. This guy is initiating. ENFJs are initiating. They're abstract. Their motive or interest, they look at the motives behind things or the interests of people. They're very people focused. Okay, as you see that, he's very people focused. Hey, I told you this. I'm gonna make sure that you get the opportunity that you deserve. He's all about the people. He's direct, specific, concise, and to the point. He's a Philip. He's all about cooperation. He's about doing the right thing. He's about interdependence. He's all about the group, inclusion, and he's focused on results, outcomes, and products. He's SENI. He has his vision. He's talking about like what other people are doing. The SE's all there. And I parent like a motherfucker. Man, I'm never satisfied. I feel the same way. And he's TIFE. He's all about helping other people. You see more FE than TI, but it's all good. So we got him as an ENFJ demigod. I have him as a 3W2. Let's go. Yeah, 3W2. Social. He's the typical 3 that people run into. The one that's got the big car and the big everything and the nice everything. He's a social. Social 3. So that's SO. And then I would probably go SP, okay, back up, okay. So we got him as ENFJ 3W2 social. That's the big social. Let me see what we got in here for social. What does Beatrice Chestnut got in here for the 3 here? What does she have for the 3? 3 social. And guys, in the future we will be doing a breakdown of the Enneagrams. Try to get me. I'm gonna see if I can get Shelly on those videos with me, but if not, I will have to do them myself. But we'll be doing them in the same breakdown as we did the cognitive functions and interaction styles. So let's see. Type 3. Okay, so we got the 3 subtypes. Let's go to the social. Social 3, called prestige. The social 3 has a desire to be seen and to have influence with people. This 3 acts out vanity through the desire to shine before the whole world. Social 3s enjoys being on stage. This subtype is the most vain of the 3s and the biggest chameleon. The name given to this subtype is prestige, which reflects the idea of needing everybody's admiration and applause. This 3, more than the other 2 subtypes, likes and needs to be recognized, so that they tend to be more out in front, basking in the spotlight. As children, it was typically important for the social 3 to show something, to look good, and to demonstrate competence in doing things to get love. Support most likely came in form of a approving look from parents. Social 3s are socially brilliant. They know how to talk to people and how to climb the social ladder, a la what he's done. These 3s feel a need to frame words carefully to get the maximum benefit, which is measured in terms of making the right impression, getting what they want, and reaching their goals. Their fuel is social success, though what exactly constitutes success can vary depending on the history and context of the individual social 3. Some show intelligence, culture, or class. Others have degrees and titles, and others have material symbols of social status, a nice house, an expensive car, designer clothes, or expensive watches. This social 3 is very concerned with competition and winning. This is the most competitive 3. They are focused on power, whether or not they are the ones who has it. They tend to be demanding and authoritative, though these characteristics may be hidden behind a presentation that is smooth, decorous, or harmonious. Social 3s may view others in terms of how they potentially further or block the process of reaching their goal. They look at things in terms of how they can exert control over them, and they don't allow themselves to be surprised by life. Okay. This social 3 is also the most aggressive of the 3s, possessing a strong and assertive character because they are good at numbing out their feelings. They can, in extreme, be cold. Okay, so that's what we got for Magic Johnson here. And comment below what you thought his type was. Did you get it correct? And comment below a personality type you want us to look at. We got a list, but we can have a little fun here and there and skip some numbers around. But this is Mongolian Mindset, and I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, share it. This is Magic Johnson, and we're out. He's a demigod.